Willkommen zurück zu Bastion. Ich werde hier stark attackiert hier von kleinen grünen Kugeln. Oh, da ist wieder einer. Bam! 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 Ich weiß nicht so genau, wie sie funktioniert. Ich weiß nur, dass ich sie nicht mag.
Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron.
Oh, die mag ich überhaupt nicht, diese Giftdinger.
Sure, it ain't the most convenient path.
Oh, wir heilen. Relativ easy zu machen. Welche Pflanze mitnehmen oder nicht, ist mir egal. Weg hier. Oh.
Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare.
Auf der anderen Seite noch was? Oder da komme ich doch her, ne? Ja, da war ich schon.
And where there's one stink eye, there's always more.
Böse Stinkkraut, ne? Wer kennt sie nicht? Gut, dass ich hier meinen treuen Gefährten habe. Immer liebt.
The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. Kid don't shed any tears for him, though.
Oh. Greift das Ding da hinten an.
With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
Gut, und zurück.
But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Gucken, was er erzählt.
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Aha, was freigeschaltet. Uiuiui. Was kann der jetzt? Aha.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
Ah ja. Mhm. Ich genug Geld, um was zu kaufen? Natürlich nicht. Ach so, ja, benutzt das sollte man machen, ist richtig.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
Oh, ich habe irgendwas erreicht. Ich hole mir erstmal hier die mehr Missionsziele, glaube ich. Auch wenn ich da keinen Meter drauf achte, aber...
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Gleich 2.
The culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes. The triggers, my brothers, bravest men I ever knew. I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own. Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Die berühmte Küche. Da gehen wir doch mal rein.
He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Wer weiß wo? Oh Gott, das hatten wir auch schon mal.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
Oh, schöne Lichterchen. Schieße ich einfach mal nicht kaputt.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Oh.
Once there was a normal girl, but she wasn't born in the tasseled terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Zealandia.
Oh.
Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. The mama passed away from birth and complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her father told her nothing of her heritage. He told her nothing of the mancers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an urban trader, selling out the city.
Die kleinen Gehilfen, die sind einfach perfekt.
One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Oh. Wo ich den jetzt nicht so schwer fand.
The young man convinced her to take him to a family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals. When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out. The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city
Scheiße.
together and go to the Tassel terminals. They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Sind das zwei? Oh. Ach, zwei kleine. Ist jetzt mal tot.
Her plan almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls. The young man had sent the authorities a tip, told him her father was using her to sell secrets.
Mann,
to the Tassel
da geht ihr ganz schön.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free. Before they parted ways for the last time,
Oh, der Kleine ist einfach Gold wert.
desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
Oh, der Kleine, ey. Was hab ich nur denn gemacht? Das Gift in her. Das war schön hier.
She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
Ich sehe gerade richtig, ist da 3 von mir. Aber das zählt nicht. Achso.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash.
Das ist eine sehr große Kugel, also.
Came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her.
Abgeschlossen. Ja, da hören wir mal auch gleich mit dem Let's Play auf. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss. Oh, es geht noch. Warten wir noch ein paar. Den Ladebalken nehmen wir noch mit. 3000 Punkte, da kann ich gleich die Waffen aufwässern. Okay, Leute. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.